In this video, I'm going to show you how to add sections and to do the basic setup on your website. So this is the Google site that I created in my last video. And so again, I'll kind of compare you to what I'm running right now. So this is what my current website, classroom website looks like. And so you can make all kinds of edits. This is your home page. This is the first page that'll pop up anytime your students go to your website. So if you click the little pencil, you can edit the page. So instead of putting home, I always put the title of the site. And so again, you can see mine here. I put Craig Middle School, that's where I'm teaching now, and that this is my 8th grade math site. So if you're teaching multiple subjects or grade levels, you may want to label it like that. The other thing that I always put in is my email address for my students. And so usually at the top, I will put welcome to my class. Welcome to my online class. And so to edit the fonts, now there's not very many font options in just your basic Google site. So I usually leave it with Georgia, but I change the colors to try to match my school colors. You can also change the size. So I usually make that really large. And then you can put your email address. So somewhere that your students can reach you. And I do that and I tell my students you can email me. I tell them, hey guys, I'm usually in bed by 9 o'clock. I usually don't check emails past 9 o'clock. So if you send it after that, you may not get a response from me. I do this because we send students home with homework. And if they have us first period when they're working at homework or on homework at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, there's a good chance they're not going to remember what we did in class. So I have a very open policy with my kids. Hey, email me and I'll shoot you something, send them a copy of work, how to work through a problem. I do use my school email address. I do not give my personal email address out to students. So again, if you are going to let your students email you, be careful about what you email. Make sure it's just school related. And so we can change the font color. And so this time I want to do the font white. So this letter, this A is your font color. And then this box where it's shaded is your text background. So I can kind of flip the colors here and make it look a little bit different. The other thing that I always like to put on my homepage is I like to insert a calendar. And so to do this, you go to the insert and then over here to calendar. And so if you don't have a calendar built ahead of time, go ahead and build you one. So this is my Craig Middle School calendar. So I'm going to click on that one for now. And what it will do is it will add that calendar to my site. I always center it. And then if you don't like the way it looks, so once you save, you can actually see how it looks. And so I like the way that looks. It fills the page. If you don't like the way it looks, you can always go back and edit the page at any time. And then if you click on the calendar, the little gear comes up and you can change whatever you want to change. So the height is how tall it is. The width, if you leave it empty, it'll make it the full width of your page. And so what I do on my calendars, so on Google, if you go into your Google calendars, you can add dates to this. So I'm going to go to, let's see if it'll show you some days. So I always put the unit test. I put when I'm going to grade journals. If we have holidays, so this is a school holiday, I put that into my Google Calendar so my students can always kind of have a record of what's coming up for that month. So that's how to set up your homepage. In my next video, I'll start showing you how to set up the different sections of your classroom website. Be sure to click below to subscribe to my YouTube page, and please check me out on Teachers Pay Teachers. I also have a Facebook page and a blog. And thank you for joining me.